Come with us to the Grand Tetons and Yellowstone in the beautiful state of Wyoming. Our original intention for coming to Wyoming was to attend the birth of our friend Kayla's 4th baby. The baby came way late, so we extended our trip and took on a new challenge to locate the elusive Fairy Slipper Orchid, spontaneously shoot our first episode of this docuseries, and make a flower remedy to share with you. Throughout these episodes, you'll see us experience frustration, fatigue, hopelessness, and fear of failure, whatever emotion the flowers provide the antidote for. This micro experience of the flower remedy happens with every flower essence we collect, and is part of how we understand their emotional benefits. So you may not only see it, you might feel it too, in your own way, as you watch. By the end, you'll witness everything shift in a positive way as the energy of the flowers impact us. Our goal is to find exactly the flowers that humanity most needs today. Will we find the Fairy Slipper Orchid? Will we make it in time to support our friend in her birth? Or will we make a complete fool of ourselves sharing this experience with you? I'm Katie Hess with my sidekick Taylor Rico, and this is our docuseries, Flower Hunters. That is like sheer willpower. Yeah, I don't know if I can put my whole body in there. No. It's like the ultimate cold plunge. Hi, baby. Oh, you're such a good dog. Hi there.
Howdy.
Any chance you've seen this? Seen this orchid?
Yes, we have. It's a Lady Slipper, I believe is what it's called. There's going to be a lady who's coming up from the river right now who's very much so into flowers, and she'll be able to tell you exactly where it's at.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
It was up where we were hiking today. Hi, baby. Up Mike Harris.
Yeah, we went straight up Mike Harris.
But it wasn't really a trail.
Did you see it today?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like the latest one.
Like this one?
Yeah. If you follow the creek up.
You just literally follow the creek.
Yeah, but I only found one today, but it was by these mushrooms. Seen a few in the past week or two, but not a ton.
Really appreciate all the help.
Yeah, anytime. I'll let you guys know if I see anything.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What are the actual chances of that? Such a coincidence. And the timing of it, they were just coming out of the river, going to their truck. We were just getting there. Like, timing is so amazing. When you have a good intention and you want to do something good for the world, it's just like everything falls into place and you just follow the little breadcrumbs. Smoothie, water, like hydration.
Yeah.
And then we put together a plan on how to get some like galoshes or river shoes or something. That would be fun to go up the river. So Healthy Being Juicery, it's a great place to come in the middle of Jackson, Wyoming when you need a drink, when you've been out on the trails all day long. Amazing juices and teas that are not overly sweetened. They're super delish and tons of adaptogens and herbs. Very awesome ingredients. Oh my God, and fun drinks. Okay, we'll put in a little joy juice too.
Department at JD High Country Outfitters. Speak to the Hunting and Firearms Department, press 1. To speak to the Camping Department, press 2.
This car is so much faster.
Speak to the High Country Outfitters.
Hi, I was wondering if you had any women's-sized rubber boots. Hello?
Hi there.
Hi, how we doing?
I'm looking for women's rubber boots.
I'll go down there and make a ride upstairs.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Ready to roll.
So she sent us the UTM code where she took the photo when she saw the fairy slipper, but Google Maps doesn't recognize that. So we were on the internet trying to figure out how to convert that, and after a bunch of frustration, I used Grok on X. AI has good uses in situations like this. So we'll see how it goes. Oh my God.
Looking cool and ready.
We can get out there before the thunderstorm comes through.
All right, map keeper. Stop moving around.
What? Oh.
This is the necessary tool.
Here's what I'll do.
Yes. I'll put my finger in, pull it out, pull this out, and spray. Some people, because it's bear spray, like bug spray, you spray on you. People would spray it on them because they thought it would keep the bears away.
It's mace, though.
Oh.
Holster up, girl. Where are we going?
Okay. I can only do one thing at a time. 014 is what we should be on. We're supposed to be going somewhere right here.
Okay. About 6,700 feet elevation. Feeling it.
That is thunder, but it doesn't feel like go back thunder. I feel okay. Let's go. Okay. I feel like we need to get down there.
Yep.
To the water.
I forgot my machete. We need more tools for that route.
Okay, we're headed back to the car. We're gonna go try the other trail. The creek here, it's just a little too narrow to really be able to walk through. You'd probably need to have a machete to be able to chop things down. And there's also a lot of nettle, which we aren't really prepared for. We're gonna go back to the trail that they told us to, even though the coordinates are pretty far away from where that trail brings us. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's thunder. And it just started to rain a little bit more.
In this case, we learned our lesson just not to follow the digital tracks, to really just listen to the human instructions of where they went, what they did. Gonna go try that trail now. Yeah. A few hours later.
The sunset's pretty late here, so I mean it's a little dark because there's rain clouds, but still light left.
I think we gotta go in. I'm gonna get really dirty. I think we could do it. I mean, we could at least try. Whoa! Oh God, what did you just do? Did you almost fall?
That would have been so bad. Okay, let's go.
We are going to river trace until we find the orchid. Hey bears, we're here, bears. I think we got in a little over our heads. Oh, I feel like if I can just make it back to water, I'll be good. I'll be good. Well, we could just like quick turn back and get to the water.
Smells good.
Smells really good. I don't know if we can do this. Try closer to the road? I think so. It's a little bit much.
Just made it out alive. We didn't get hurt, but we are soaked. And there's water in my boots because I stepped in a place that was too deep, so my socks are wet.
Wow, we just bushwhacked back there. That's like so hard to believe that we actually just went back there. Well, maybe we can make this easier. Maybe. Let's go to the other stream, see what we can find. We just gotta get up and try this last stream before the mosquitoes come out.
By the water, it's gonna be bad.
Do you feel like a failure?
No. It's just making us work really hard to find it.
Getting you?
They're eating me alive. Going in my ears, my nose.
The beauty of nature.
Right when the sun starts to go down, it's pretty intense.
But if you just use the trails, you'll see them?
Yeah, on the trails, they're like, I mean, they're pretty prevalent there. I've seen them almost every year. Like, they're around for sure. What's your interest in orchids?
We make flower remedies.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So they're around.
Yeah, thank you
Okay.
so much. Really appreciate it. Take care. I feel like a failure because it's usually easier to find flowers. We spent the entire day looking for the flower and we didn't find it. And then the biker told us they're here. So we thought, well, we could try the Lady Slipper Trail again, but actually like walk on the trail versus go in the water. Also, everybody from that we know here who knows we're looking for it, and everybody at home who knows we're looking for it is like asking, did you find it? Did you find it? Did you find it? Did you find it? It's like, no. No. Darn it.
And it was kind of hard work. Like, those boots are not light. And it was wet because it had just rained, so everything was really slippery. And each place there came a point where it was like, time to turn around. There might be animals. And like, bears are no joke. Gotta be smart.
Probably good that we didn't go actively hunting flowers today because this is the situation. It's raining really hard.
I'm getting on the Turo app so we can extend our trip to next Tuesday.
We got a Sprinter. You get a car and a place to stay in one. That's amazing.
Now we're at Street Food, which is at the base of the pass between Wyoming and Idaho. It's been a fun trip because we've had to extend our return date a few times, and the flower is already teaching us to stay open for wilder and wilder adventures. We ended up booking a van, so now we have this kind of bougie van that we're renting, and we're just gonna stay in the van. I'll get really good at driving Sprinter van, and so will Taylor. So yeah, we're just gonna like completely reroute. We just took like a bird's eye view and decided to like, rather than listen to people's instructions, but that was fun for a while to just listen to other people, like could be here and then go there and try all the different places that other people had seen it, which is not something we typically do. So we just reverted back to our old way of like intuitive method, like where should we go?
And asking how can we make this easier? How can it be more effortless? We're in Alpine, Wyoming. We're at this awesome diner called Yankee Doodles. We just had eggs and bacon and sausage, good all-American breakfast. And we are headed out to the Palisades to look for the Fairy Slipper Orchid. What's the plan?
We're gonna go up the Indian Creek Trail. We come in peace. We come looking for the Fairy Slipper Orchid. We're here to collect something that will benefit humanity. Do we have your permission to enter? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This area feels wild and happy, whereas some of the other places we've been, it's wild and scary. So sometimes I forget that there are unseen spirits too, and you know, it depends on what happened on that land before we were there. And when collecting a flower essence, it's also really nice to just go into a space that's wild and happy and untouched.
I feel like we're gonna find it, but I can't tell if that's just wishful thinking or not. But right now there's a bunch of birch trees, and all the pictures that we've seen, it's growing where the pine needles are, so we just need to find some pine trees.
We've never looked this long for a flower, have we?
Never. We've pretty much always found it on day one.
What do you think the lesson is in that?
Well, one, don't make things too hard, because the first few days we made things pretty hard. and follow our own intuition and not be too strayed by other people's beliefs or recommendations. And that something worth it is like worth going after.
This looks like prime orchid place.
I know.
Oh man, I'm not sure. Let's go check it out. Whoa, it's deep. We should have got taller boots. No, I don't think it's an orchid. My feet are soaked. It's so deep. Wow, it's pretty cold. I think I'm okay. Woo! Okay, fully. It's so cold! It's like when it's so cold, you just have to wait till the blood goes back in. Well, if they had been orchids, that would have really been worth it. They're not, but I'm like fully soaked in there. My wool socks are like squishy with water. I know, as soon as I put one boot in, I was like, oh, this is the sacrifice part. Why bother? I should have just done it barefoot. Note to self, next time do it barefoot. I feel better actually after getting my boots full of water. I feel happier. Not that I was unhappy, but I just feel great after I wash something away. I love that guy on the bike yesterday when he was like, oh, they're out there. You'll find them. They're out there. He's so sure. We're not botanists. That's pretty obvious, right? Like a botanist would know exactly where to find it. Do some like soil samples or something. This process is different because it's like, in order to find it, you have to go through the lessons or the energy of the experience that then relates to what the flower essence is for. So we'll do it this way. You might wonder, why would we do this? Why would we go traipsing around in the mountains where there are grizzly bears looking for a flower? And the reason is because pretty much the world is in a mess and everyone has challenges, and we could use a little support from Mother Nature. And sometimes these really rare, hard to find orchids are just exquisite gems that are so helpful for us in modern day. I bet the fairy slipper's up there. Way up there. We gotta go higher. We gotta go up in elevation. This is just too green. I think we need to go there. Up, up, up high.
There. In the pine trees. A little higher up. Can you stop for a sec? I just gonna check something. This is kind of close to what we're looking for. I found coral root.
3 of them. These are funny, they kind of hang down.
Yeah. Okay, so both the coral root orchid and the fairy slipper orchid rely heavily on mycorrhizal fungi, yeah, for nutrients. And pine needle litter provides a rich, moist environment that supports these fungi, which form symbiotic relationships with the orchids. Both species are native to coniferous forests. The pine trees, it's the moisture, the shade, and the fungal partnerships these orchids need to survive in nutrient-poor forest environments. We've been pulling off on the side of the road, and every time we think we see, like, this might be an area where there's pine trees, we'll pull over, and we'll look, and we won't find it. But we do keep finding coral root, so there's some hope that we just have to keep looking until we find, like, a bigger patch of pine trees.
We're gonna keep going.
Is the hot springs this way?
Is the what?
Hot springs?
Yes, all the way at the end.
How much further?
Probably like 4 or 5 miles.
Thank you. Smells so good. We're at Granite Hot Springs. Yahoo! We heard there were a lot of pine trees out here. So we came looking for the flower and then we just realized, oh my God, you gotta just enjoy life for a second. It's right here. We found some of our best flower essences near Hot Springs, so give it a whirl. Wow, look at all this like avatar forest here. Hey, there's a deer. There's a couple deer hiding right there. Oh, they're so beautiful. Hey, beautifuls. That's a great hiding spot. We drove, I don't know how far, like an hour on a dirt road to get out here. And we were looking in the pine forest for the flower, getting out, getting back in, getting out, getting back in. We still didn't find it, but there was a hot springs at the end of the road. There's supposed to be a fairy slippers in the pine trees around here in this particular mountain range. But we haven't found it yet, and we probably could use a little more time. Now we're kind of like in a rush to go back and get a Sprinter van. The water is divine. It's from a natural hot spring. It's like looks like a swimming pool, but it's all funneling out of this hot spring. And then you can go down to the river and do cold plunge if that's your vibe. We didn't do that. It's pretty icy. So that's been the day. Now we're gonna like book it back because we're on a time frame. We need to get our Sprinter van, and we also have a friend who's soon gonna give birth to a baby. So we got to get our stuff in order, and then we'll continue the hunt for this orchid. Again. Look, spotted what looks like a white orchid. Okay, snakes, slither away. Good eye, Taylor. Wow. Isn't that funny? We always find orchids by hot springs. So we didn't find the Fairy Slipper Orchid here, but near the hot springs, we found another orchid. Taylor spotted this beautiful white orchid, and we'll collect this one. We've been collecting flowers from the places that we go, even if it's not what we're intending to. So we're being led on this trail and finding all kinds of other beautiful things that people may need that could benefit humanity. So check out this flower. It is a long stalk. It's a terrestrial orchid. It grows in the ground versus like an orchid that grows off of air. This one grows in the ground, and it is a beautiful tiny white orchid. Check it out. As a flower essence, this orchid makes you want to dance. It dissolves shyness and constriction in the body. It liberates freedom of movement. Twirl, jump, and explore the space around you. Sing louder, laugh harder, and enjoy life more deeply. When you're overly serious or feeling bogged down by obligations, work with the Scentbottle orchid to let the genie out of the bottle. Liberate your body. Move, play, dance, and express yourself like no one's watching. Oh my God. Holy cow, it's so big. Look at these seats. Oh my God. Cook stove. Wow. Oh my God. What have we gotten ourselves into? Our new home for 5 days. Wow. Crazy. There's no rearview mirror? You just use side mirrors? Well, I guess you can't see out the back, so it doesn't matter. Whoa. Dang, you gotta get really good at side mirrors. We're just gonna take right turns for a while. Just kidding. Just kidding. Can't. Have to go left. All right. See how this goes. Our original intention for this Wyoming trip was to support our friend and partner, Dr. Kayla Eckert, in the birth of her 4th baby. We timed our travels to be able to attend her birth. We calculated her due dates and her past birthing patterns together, and we thought we had it down. Until the baby didn't come. Days went by, weeks went by. The single most important catalyst in making this Flower Hunters show was the fact that baby Brooks came very late, and we wanted to do something while we waited for him. So what you don't know from watching this first episode is that we were constantly under the gun, not only to hunt for elusive flowers, but also to stay on the grid within a 30-minute radius from Kayla. Sometimes we went off the grid, nervously taking our chances. Watch the next episode to see if we made it to support Kayla in the birth. Watch us almost drive off a cliff and see what other incredible wildflowers we find.
Oh my gosh. Wow. We are just like so lucky. I cannot even believe in it. That was cool content. That was really cool. Yeah. That would be a cool thing, though, right? Yeah.
We're in Wyoming, right?
I have no idea. It's either Wyoming or Idaho. Oh my God. What? You can't do that. If it's a wild animal.
Oh, no. Sorry, I thought I saw the flower.
You can't zoom, right? A little bit. You can. Not what I meant to do. Maybe 5 chins? Wow. How many chins do you have?